BVB Total im Doppelpass mit der Telekom.
From Dortmund with love, BVB are on tour in China. 8 days in the Far East. Emotional, unique, and successful. Shanghai, a mega metropolis of over 30 million. A real melting pot of tradition and modernity. It's known as the City of Light, the gateway to the world, the Pearl of the Orient. And awash with black and yellow for a week. For the first time in the club's 107-year history, Borussia Dortmund set foot on Chinese soil. And upon arrival, you got the impression the people could hardly have waited any longer. Around 1,000 fans welcomed their heroes warmly, frenetically, and perhaps even a bit crazily. It shows how big Borussia Dortmund is nowadays, and we're all proud to have received such a reception. It's fantastic. Presents for the players, and autographs and selfies for their own treasure chest.
It's been amazing. These fans from China have been incredible. I didn't know that they loved us this much, and it's amazing to have their support.
And not just at the airport. There were huge crowds at the public training sessions. The lads certainly worked up a sweat in 30-degree heat with 70% humidity. There was no respite for our mascot either. You see, Emma, those extra pounds you put on didn't escape the coach's eye. It's very hot in every respect. From the fans that are here at training once again, and the climate too is quite extraordinary. It's cooling down a bit now, and the team can train properly. We had a similar trip last year to Japan, Singapore and Malaysia, and it did us the world of good. The team bonded, and that's what we hope to get out of this trip too. Wise words, Mr. Sporting Director. But that desire faced a stern test the next day. Then how else, other than with real unity, can you expect to knock out a heavyweight such as Manchester United? Shanghai Stadium. The start of the International Champions Cup China. What the black and yellow support lacked in sheer numbers, they more than made up for with volume and confidence. Justifiably so. Yes, I think we can be very happy with the result, of course, but you can't let that go to your head in pre-season. But we wanted to win the game right from the kick-off, and we managed to do that. Because of all the substitutions, there was a little break, but we showed again that with every player we have in this squad, we're capable of dominating games. The Red Devils were put to the sword 4-1. But the match in Shanghai was more than just sporting prestige. Borussia Dortmund's performance thrilled the crowd and won them plenty of fans. China became a bit more black and yellow that night. It wasn't just on the pitch that the club left a real impression. The BVB stars showed their people skills in the People's Republic. That began immediately after leaving the hotel that was besieged by fans. At partner Evonik, Marcel Schmelzer and Ousmane Dembele took up a traditional sporting challenge. The new signing showed a nose for goal. The Dortmund stalwart less so. At the Puma store, Roman Weidenfeller and Marc Bartra melted the hearts of plenty of Chinese girls. While Schmelzer continued to melt under pressure. The Evonik Soccer School is represented in the Far East as well. And there was a surprise for 60 children from socially disadvantaged families. Socrates and Sven Bender turned up for training.
It was
very nice making the kids so happy last year during the Japan trip, and it's different here again because the children here today don't have the possibility to learn to play football at school or outside. And I think it's great that it was made possible for them to kick the ball about today. And so when I heard that I could be involved, I was absolutely delighted.
Als ich gehört habe, dass ich wieder dabei sein kann, habe ich mich gefreut. Ich mache das immer gerne.
We were starting to doubt whether Marcel Schmelzer was delighted about his task at hand. Proving more adept were Aubameyang & Co. above the roofs of the old town of Shanghai. First of all during Tai Chi, and then in a calligraphy lesson.
How do you think about that, Chinese?
Yeah, I'm satisfied because when I see the job from Emre, I say I'm okay. It did like really freestyle, you see, like Picasso.
Shinji Kagawa mania swept China as well. Fans and smartphones hung on his every word. In a battle against the young hopeful, though, Shinji had to concede defeat. As did Schmeller in his struggle with the Chinese goal. Soccer School Part 2. The Fab Four Berkey, Castro, Ramos and Marino experienced firsthand how passionate the children are about BVB.
Feel great, because the children are very happy of being here with the players, and well, I'm very proud of being here with my teammates and to come make happy the children and have a good time.
And while new signings Bartra and Rode wandered around the old town with its tea houses and yew garden, Marcel Schmelzer carries on valiantly when a look tells more than 1,000 words. Wherever BVB went, the players were astounded at the adoring adulation they received.
Yeah, of course, I have to salute everybody and thank you very much for the welcome. We are here, we enjoy it to be there, and yes, of course, thank you for everything.
Ich hätte es mir gar nicht so vorgestellt, dass wir...
I never imagined it to be like this, that we were such a big draw here in China. That is very impressive and makes me quite proud to play for the club and experience this. It's really interesting and very impressive to see how euphoric the people are about BVB.
Wie euphorisch die Leute hier auf dem BVB sind.
But even in the midst of so much euphoria and love for Borussia Dortmund, training still has to remain a focus in the middle of pre-season. The players were put through their paces in the evening. After 6 days, it's time to say goodbye to Shanghai. The BVB contingent headed 1,200 kilometres south to Shenzhen. And Marcel Schmelzer? No, we won't go there. Shenzhen, and it's a familiar sight at the team hotel. Giddy anticipation made in China explodes into outright excitement. BVB have arrived.
Sehr, sehr freundliche Menschen, die uns hier erwartet.
Very friendly people were waiting to welcome us here. It was always really nice leaving the hotel and then coming back again, because there was always a euphoric reception. And so you're always happy to take time to have photos taken and sign autographs.
Gerne die Zeit für die Leute auch die Fotos und die Unterschriften zu geben.
The first marathon autograph signing session took place in the hotel lobby. Then a final training session in the stadium as the team prepared for their last important date on the China tour. Shenzhen Universiade Sports Center. The final fixture in the International Champions Cup China. The opponents were Manchester City. And the game remained full of drama right up to the final kick. The last-minute equaliser was well deserved. The defeat in the penalty shootout, annoying. But it didn't detract from the overall impression. The group worked incredibly well together and showed great energy and spirit. It was a lot of fun. The well-deserved lap of honour was a chance to bid farewell to China and its people. There was no sporting winner as the Manchester derby had been called off. But China's biggest sport magazine heralded Borussia Dortmund as the overall winner of the ICC tournament, thanks to performances on and off the pitch. And that is even more valuable than another silver trophy for the cabinet.
Die Begeisterung der Leute bleibt hängen, die Größe der Städte.
The enthusiasm of the people here will stay with us. The size of the cities and the different way of life and culture. It's a whole new world and always great to get to know it. And that raises our public profile as well. The climate certainly takes some getting used to when playing sport, but it was a lot of fun and we'll take plenty of lasting impressions home with us.
Gewöhnungsbedürftig für Sport zu machen und ansonsten muss man sagen, hat es einfach Spaß gemacht und wir werden viele Eindrücke davon mitnehmen.
Taking impressions and leaving them as well. It's a scenario that follows Borussia Dortmund on all their trips. As it was on the China tour, all week in the land of smiles.